Hello, my name is Joe Lembo. I'm one of the assistant naturalists for Hendricks County Parks and Recreation. Thank you for joining me in this video. Today's video, we'll be talking about red foxes. And in front of me, I have a red fox toy. Just to kind of show you a little bit more what they look like, give you a better idea. Now, the red fox's scientific name is Vulpes vulpes. Now, for my Pokemon fans out there, I've always wondered if the Vulpes vulpes, or red fox, was an inspiration for the Pokemon Vulpix. Their names are pretty similar and they do look alike. I don't know for sure, but let me know in the comments below what you think. Now, red foxes, of course, are mammals, and that means they do have fur, as well as give milk to their young. They're warm-blooded and they give live birth. And with me today I have a red fox pelt. So this is a real red fox pelt. Give you a better idea of how interesting they look. Very long body, nice red coloring. And you can see it has a tail on the back here. And there's its face. Now this particular pelt is not your traditional pelt. It was used as a stall back in the day. And a stall was a type of fashion that our women would wear, where they would drape animal furs around their neck to show a sign of wealth and to keep their necks warm. And we know this, that it's a stall, because down here, there's these little hooks right here that it hooks together like that, and it can sit around your neck. However, it is still a red fox, and that's what their pelts do look like. So that's what we're showing it off today. There's its face, look at that face. Now, here in Indiana, there are two different types of foxes. The most common one, especially in our area, that you're going to find is going to be the red fox. The other fox that lives in Indiana is the gray fox. Now, here in our area, you're not going to really see any, but there's a good chance you might see the red fox, because that is the more common one in our area. Now, red foxes are omnivores, which means they eat fruits, vegetables, and meats. And I don't know if any of you knew, but you can tell what an animal eats by looking at their teeth in their skull. Lucky for you, I have a skull today, so let's have a look at that. So we know this red fox is an omnivore, so let's break down the teeth here. Here's our fox skull. In the front there, you can see its canines. Most of you know what the canines are used for. They're the nice big pointy teeth, and those are used to help tear and shred meat. So we know it is equipped for meat. Then you follow the teeth back to the back here, and if you look, they have little molars. And these molars are used to grind up the fruits and vegetables, because that's what you need to grind up fruits and vegetables. So if you were to look at the mouth of a herbivore, their teeth are going to be all molars, nice flat grinding teeth. If you look at just a strictly carnivore, so like our sharks, their teeth are going to be strictly pointy, sharp, and jagged teeth, like a shark tooth. But when the animal does eat a variety of foods, it does have a mixed set of teeth, just like people do. We also have canines and molars and incisors, which helps us eat multiple kinds of food. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that back. Pretty cool looking thing there. Now, that was a replica skull, so it's not a real skull, but it does look like what the skull would be if we were to look at one. Now, for those of you who are wondering a little bit more about their young, which are going to be called pups, the red foxes, of course, have a den, which is where they kind of live and hang out, and they do have what's called a litter. And inside that litter, we have pups. And typically, a litter in 1 year is going to consist of 5 to 6 pups in that litter. So it's a good amount of babies to take care of. Inside the den, for the first 9 days, the pups are blind. So they're relying on mom and dad to help keep them fed and keeping them up and moving around. Now, once we hit about a month, that's when the pups will start to explore outside the den. So now they can see. Not as good as they will when they're an adult, but they can see fairly well. And while they're exploring, they are going to start honing their skills for hunting and surviving and taking care of themselves out in the wild. Once late summer comes around, that's when our pups are now gonna leave and be on their own. And they will decide what they do and how they do it. And hopefully they survive. Now, the average lifespan of our pups is 2 to 5 years. So it's not a bad lifespan, but it's pretty good. Of course, if we were to keep the foxes in captivity, they'd probably live longer. So that's kind of all the facts I have for you today about our red foxes. I hope you guys learned something new. If you have any questions, please place them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye on our Facebook page so that way you can see some more upcoming activities as well as videos that will be appearing. And also, keep an eye out for May's Animal Tales. So we'll have another video posted up that I'll be leading you guys in a craft for our May Animal Tales. We still can't make it out to the libraries, but we'll make a craft, kind of show you what we were going to do. And May's Animal Tales was bats. So we'll do a fun little bat craft, and keep your eyes on the Facebook page and you will see that video pop up in May. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.